Hello everyone, I'm back. I kind of finished moving. Don't look behind me. It's still a work in progress. All the walls are bare. I don't have any art up yet. It's white. It's a lot of white. Thank you everyone that wished me well on the move. Everything has gone great so far. We're just finishing it up now, but yeah, for the most part we're moved in and everything's working great. So thanks guys. But we're here. We're talking about Foundations. We've got a brand new Magic set coming out, and it's going to be legal in Standard for the next 5 years at least. Let's get into it. Foundations, basically the new core set that Magic has put out. This is going to be legal for about 5 years at least. That's what Morrow and some of the other folks have said. So 5 years of a set. That means that they are going to print the absolute crap out of this. We are going to have print runs probably as much as we need to meet demand for the next 5 years, which means, here, quick TLDR before we get into the set EVs and stuff, don't buy any play boosters. Seriously, don't buy a single play booster for this set. Unless you're actually playing, which the limited is super fun, you should do that. But if you're just trying to crack packs, don't open a single play booster. It's not worth your time. All this stuff is going to get reprinted forever for the next 5 years, which is awesome because it's a core set. It's what we want for Magic. But in terms of like, hey, I want to get a ton of value out of that, just buy singles when it comes to that stuff. The other quick note before we get into the EVs is we've also got a starter collection, which is basically the old deck builders toolkit, if you remember those. It's a ton of lands, and it's a ton of it's got fixed set of cards, which are pretty generically okay. And then, you get a few, I think you get 3 play boosters with that. If you're watching this video, or you've watched any of my other videos or whatever, that means this product isn't for you. You're not starting at Magic. You know what you're doing. You have the ability to use the internet, and you're searching deck lists, and you're doing all of that. The starter collection is basically for anyone that is getting into Magic but is not in tune with any of how Magic is going. So if they're only playing kitchen table stuff, then this is an awesome thing for them, and that's it. That I wouldn't recommend this to anyone else. But if you are for some reason watching this video and all you do is play kitchen table Magic and you've never net decked anything or looked at MTG Goldfish or Scryfall or any of that stuff, Starter Collection is going to be awesome. You should build some decks with your friends. You'll have a great time. Moving on, let's get right into the EVs. Sorry I'm keeping it quick. I still have tons of things to do around the house. I wanted to get this out for you guys. All right, so we're going to do a few different price breakdowns. We got the Play Booster box. This cost around $138 on TCG market price. The EV for this, if you're just taking the whole pack as is for the whole box, it's about $221.81. Which sounds fine. Obviously, it's like, oh yeah, I've got like $80 worth of difference there. Great value. Not so much. If you look at everything that's worth over $1, once you take all that stuff out, the EV actually comes all the way down to $131. So you're actually probably, on average, you're going to lose about $7 every time you buy one of these things. So that's why I said at the beginning of the video, just don't buy them. Unless you're going to play with them, and I think you'll have a great time. I think it's worth it in terms of experience-wise. Like, it's worth the money in that sense. But in terms of just for collecting, don't buy the play boosters. But let's move on to the collector booster box. I will say shout out to Wizards on this one. We actually got very nice breakdowns of how all the EV gets laid out. So these numbers are pretty easy to put together. But the collector booster box, this costs around $308, and we're seeing a total EV about $389. So that's an $80 difference in your favor. But if you're just looking at the not bulk stuff, that comes down to about $350. So not too bad. You're looking at a 14% gain in terms of on average if you were to open one of these. I will say, while we are getting print runs for play boosters throughout the entire life cycle of Foundations, for the collector boosters, we're still only getting the one print run for all the collector product. Bundles too, for what it's worth. Again, I'd probably just buy the singles for it. While I think that they've put a lot of solid reprints into these, especially in the Japanese showcase that people are clamoring for. I think the doubling season is super cute. I'm going to have to shell out a bunch of money for my Rin and Sari deck. Rip me. Obviously, they know that kind of treatment sells, and we're going to get more and more of that stuff. So don't feel like you have to snag it just to hold on to. Like, they're going to print more and more of this stuff in every subsequent product that they're putting out. So, as I said, probably only snag singles for this. So basically my recommendation is, if you're going to crack packs, it's either you're going to play some limited, which will be super fun, or you're going to do it because you like to gamble and you're going to enjoy some collector booster ripping. You've got a 10% chance in every collector booster to open one of these Japanese showcase cards, so yeah, the odds are pretty good that you'll at least be able to pull something neat if that is indeed the route that you want to gamble on. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. We'll probably check back in on Foundations, as this is going to be an ongoing set for many, many years. And we'll just see how it's doing as we go by. With Foundations coming out, that's the last set that we're getting for 2024. So with that, we'll probably do a look back at all the sets for the whole year, see what was good, see what was bad, what we liked, what we didn't. And then once we kind of get to December, maybe January, we'll do a Secret Lair review of the whole year, which will be really exciting. I think that'll be a ton of fun. But we're going to wait till December to make sure they don't sneak in another one or two before we get to the end of the year. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.